Aloha guys, welcome to JRTV Hawaii, in search of a great marriage, new ideas, and world peace. And this is part one, week one of the 30-day workshop. We're going to look into marriage and the best way to go about it and feel good about it. When people ask, well, I hope people will like my body, or they wish for the right person, or they want, that's not what really true love is about. True love is about identifying your dreams, and that takes time to write down and understand, and then preparing for the right person. And the way you do that is by deciding what type of person that you'd like, what type, interests, values, dreams, goals, and then matching up. Now, in the past, letter writing was done, communication with mutual friends, but now we have a unique information stream on the internet in which we can quickly understand one another, what we're all about. You can post everything that you want to on the internet about yourself, and even make a secondary profile that describes who other people, who that one special person that you would want to be is. And you can wear a wedding band to commit to the process, and if people bring it up, it's a talking point of that you're totally into yourself. You're in the vibration of love. And so as that goes, it's also having to do with a redirection with the way we see sexuality. That in schools, and especially with younger people, the idea of having gender separate settings allows for everyone to not be so focused on trying to impress one another, but rather to work or learn in the classroom. Or, for example, I have this idea of a music entertainment in which the dance floors are separate, one for men, one for women. That way there's more of an emphasis on the fun and the entertainment of it. And let's take a look though. Let's see what else. There's this idea I call the prostitute paradox, where people only seduce one another if they, with their body or money, whatever. A lot of times prostitution is people trading their body for body. Something to consider. People, and so if you really cared about someone, you wouldn't try to seduce them with your body or with your money. And in this regard, there is really no such thing as envy, because envy is just derived from a disapproving of the way people misuse and abuse what they have, their body, money, and so on. And so the idea is to just be cognizant of that, and also I think there's energy directed elsewhere. There really needs to be, I think, a concentration towards the flower of life, us humans, the vagina, a celebration of it, that it is a politically correct item of interest. And there are a lot of, shall we say, there's like the fat on a woman's ass or breast, or men's genital size. And guess what? Women's genital size is just as relevant, and oftentimes they're not the most relevant item in a person's selection process. And the point being is that we're celebrating women, we're celebrating being human, and less interest on such things as all these hobbies that people pursue. Less of a focus on that, and more of a focus on intimacy between human beings, and not so much pets or hobbies and such. So this is a commitment to your future dream mate. You can even make a bracelet. I'm sure I'll eventually make some bracelets that say like easy world peace and then dream mate on them. And yeah, thanks for joining me for week 1. Now remember, just review this video multiple times so you really get the effect. Make your page of yourself and your future dream mate, and like a dating website, and just realize that everything is important. Compatibility on all levels, both personality, both body, sexual compatibility. It's all important stuff, and so be sure to consider that. And bottom line is, you can figure all this out with video chats. You can figure it out with just being nice to one another, and seeing it as a scientific process. In fact, I like to see everything as a scientific process of instead of getting upset, just calculating, writing things down, looking at what people say, and deciding what you're going to do based upon information and facts, and being glad that people expose the fact that they're rude, for example, or perverse, because that means that that to avoid them. This will be further discussed in part 2, but that's equally important to avoiding the wrong people and situations, and keeping true to your dreams and your dream mate, and imagining that he or she is watching over you as you move along. Alright guys, see you in week 2.